Aloha Sutra Souls, Joe here from Kauai, and today we will chant Sutra 5 from the first chapter, Samadi Pada. Vritayaha, Panchatayaha, Klishta, Aklishta. Vritayaha, Panchatayaha, Klishta, Klishta. Together. Vritayaha, Panchatayaha, Klishta, Klishta. Vritayaha, Panchatayaha, Klishta, Klishta. Vritayaha, as we know from the first sutras, the vritayaha, the vrittis, are those thoughts spinning out of control. Panchatayaha is 5, pancha is 5. Klishta, aklishta, so that word comes from the kleshas. Klesha, aklesha is not painful, and the kleshas, the kleshas are those vrittis. And he's putting them into categories here, that some are painful and some are not painful. And so if they're not painful, it's aklishta. A negates the action. And klishta is painful. And Patanjali here is telling us that makes it easy, painful and non-painful, is that there are 2 categories of thoughts, 5 in each. One category is painful, kleshas, or the kleshas, and the ones that are not painful is aklishta. So it's just subdividing the vrittis, and as we know, our thoughts, this is where the problem lies, right? How do we control these thoughts? And we think we can't. And so we just mournfully, pitifully complain about, I wish these thoughts would stop. They're just driving me crazy. And so the secret is how do we? And we can. And of course, as Patanjali tells us later, it's the abhyasa. It's the practice, continuous practice of thinking about our thoughts and what we're thinking about. After all, our thoughts control the way we act. It controls our life. If we decide to be miserable first thing in the morning and just have a miserable day because it's raining and because we're going to work, we can decide that and we have a miserable day. So it's very important that we are in tune with our mind and understand that we can change it in a flash by mentally telling ourselves it's going to be a good day and really put the emotion behind it to make it a good day. And if not, and the mind pretty much always goes to the negative first, as soon as we wake up in the morning, right? I've got to get up, and what's the time, and I'm running late. But we do, so it's changing that. And if we have these continuous repetitive thoughts, what happens? It becomes a samskara, that's what it's called, a samskara, which is a thought, one of these spinning, whirling thoughts that becomes deeply embedded. And that's something we do not want. And then as we come into that place of stillness, that pristine, peaceful place in our mind, continually, then these samskaras start to dissipate. But that's jumping ahead. Right now we're doing good to control one thought. So with that said, let's chant that again. And remember, there are 2 categories of thoughts, 5 in each. And the ones that are painful are the klista, the kleshas, and non-painful vrittis. vrittayaha, panchatayaha, klishta, klishta. Aloha. Namaste.